Hello YouTube, beating from the bedroom here. Your guitar junkie. One take beanie. Here we go. Verses today. My two favorite Gibsons of all time. Yeah, let me make some noise first so everyone hears the two, and then I'll speak about said guitars. My oh man, I think it's a studio special Lite. I'm special. And my 1960 tribute. I'll put the proper name in the title or in the description because I simply forget. Yep. You'll forget too. Yeah, okay, let me switch. My my bicep just locked up on me. Very odd. Very bizarre. So yeah, my Gibson Les Paul, made in USA, 1992. Yeah. Thinnest neck ever on here. Mahogany set neck and body with an ebony fingerboard. 22 nickel polish medium jumbo frets with what looks like Sally sells seashells at the seashore. Looks like real nice acrylic trapezoid inlays. Still has the original strings, Diodario, that the guy put on, I think, just to sell it. So, yeah, they need to be changed for sure. Definitely. So, just shake that out for a second. See, I would expect that from my right arm because they had to cut my right bicep twice in order to give me a total shoulder replacement, and then again to give me take out the other total replacement and put in another total shoulder replacement where they fractured the bone, and then a total reversal replacement. So I would expect that to happen on this arm, but so let's see. I had the Earthquaker special cranker on because I say it all the time. I use it on any guitar that's got open-faced humbucking pickups. Ones that have the covers on them, I don't. It just warms it up a little bit because I think the open face pickups, in my opinion only, are just a wee little bit brighter. Yeah, man. Whoa, did you hear that? Let's go again. This is my 2016 1960. Oh, 2018. I got rid of the other one. Well, I made it through that one. I felt it. I felt it like just starting to tighten up. And then my shoulder was giving out on me. Yeah, those are my excuses, and I'm sticking with them. So, big mistake on this one. This is my 2018 Tribute 1960. Or should I say 2018 1960 Tribute? Yeah, Untether. Old man. Yeah, old. I don't recognize the guy in the mirror. I don't know where this guy came from. All of a sudden, he just appeared one day. And I'm like, who the hell are you? Do you have that same feeling? So, yes, this is, I wanted to do like a comparison so I could actually hear the two. When I played a video back, either through my headphones or on my TV. These pickups. Now, I see a couple of these for sale on either Facebook Marketing or Craigslist. I don't know why someone would sell one of these, you know. And one guy out of the couple that I saw said he replaced the pickups and put a better, what? I knew what the pickups were and I thought they were going to come to me. Is it a 580T and a 590R or vice versa? But man, they sound amazing, and I'm so happy that I have this instead of the P90s. They just weren't cutting it for me. So yes, I'm totally satisfied. I felt like this is the guitar that has been waiting for me, you know, kind of thing. This one, again, if it's a Studio Lite, I think that's what it is. I think it's a 1992 Studio Lite that's chambered. And man, it's like I can play anything that comes to mind on these two guitars. I would have to say that this they both play like butter. And I don't even know what that means, but I've been hearing that since the 80s when they say, oh, it plays like butter. Well, I've never played butter, and I don't put butter on my guitars. But they are sweet and smooth and just everything. They just sound great. Now look at the back of that neck. Look at that neck. Would you look at that? Yeah. The only difference is that this has a metal plate where the tone and volume knobs are connected to. And I've never seen that before. So bizarre. And this is the thinnest neck I think I have on an LP. No doubt about it. I don't even think I know it. It's almost as thin as my Charvel and Schecter super shredding Stratocasters. As thin as that. It's just amazing, this neck, and that's a big chunk of ebony on there. So yeah, just these are the two perfect Gibsons. Now I think that the Tribute is putting all other Gibsons to shame. And again, I've had them, I've compared them, and and I'm even going back to my older ones that I've had. I think that for the money, you can't beat it. This satin finish, two-piece maple cap that's on here, it's a thin maple cap, but it's still a cap. It's not like 1/4 of an inch like on other guitars that I'm not going to mention. Agile. But yeah, the just the weight of it, the feel of it, it's like the perfect thickness, the perfect feel, the perfect sound. I can't believe it. And this too has the original strings on it from when I got it. So, what's funny is that the guy that I got it from, he says that he every guitar that comes into the shop, it has to go through like, almost like a 19 step inspection, like a used car, where they restring it and set it up and this and that. But no, I believe this was traded, sold, and put right on the rack, because the strings are roached. And I know he tells me all the time he uses Diodario's 10 gauge, and they have the colored ball ends. And I did have some buzzing on the 6th and 5th string, the A and E, and I fixed it myself when I got home. And I can tell that this fingerboard has not been oiled, because I've even asked him, do you oil the fingerboard? He said, yeah, I use lemon oil or something like that mixed with something else. And I don't believe so. And I don't like when someone tells me they do something, and when I see it wasn't done. It kind of irks me a little bit, but he could be mistaken. Someone may have told him they did it and they didn't actually do it. But yeah, this has a thin neck as well, and almost as thin as the Studio. Now, it may look a little bit like a hair wider, thicker, because of the color. But I did order a scale to weigh all my guitars, the kind that you hook on a guitar and you hold it and it hangs, give me more of an accurate read. I believe it's digital. Yeah, sweet. And I ordered a caliper because back in the day, before I became a master glass technician, I was an NC operator, and what we did was we ran computers, the big square box computers that you would put the reel-to-reel tapes on and feed them through, with the big square push buttons, to operate them. And that would run machines and everything else. And what we would do is we would have to have, a toolbox with, specific tools for measuring stuff, to make sure that the computer is operating the machine properly, that, you know, when you say, you know, whatever it's supposed to be, let's just say, I don't know, let's just say 24 millimeters, 24 centimeters, you know, you got to check it, and you need a caliper to do that. And all the stuff that I had it in one of those nice, you know, toolboxes. I sold the whole thing once I stopped doing that kind of work, and I was in auto glass. I needed, you know, a toolbox for auto glass, which was different. It was bigger and needed bigger drawers for bigger tools and stuff like that. So I do have a caliper and a scale coming, so I can go through everything and really give you, you know, apples to apples, oranges to oranges, and the whole bit. And yes, I actually know how to read them. So it won't be like the first time in my hands where I'm just trying to finagle something, you know, make it look like, oh, I know what I'm talking about. I don't, but I know how to read a caliber. I know how to read a scale. So yeah, these two right here, unbelievable. Used, you find one of these, $800 to $1,000. If you're lucky, you can find one for like $7, maybe. Someone that's just wants to get rid of it or needs the cash. They're worth every penny. Or anything from, you know, I had the 2016. Granted, I had it with P90s in it, but if it had the humbuckers in it, I would still have it. It was amazing. Probably not after I found out the fracture in the by the headstock, but yeah, I think that these tributes are really, you know, taking over the Gibson lineup, because anyone that plays, that's a player. You don't have to be a Gibson guy. You don't have to be a Fender guy, a Paul Reed Smith guy. You just have to be a player. Someone that's been playing for at least, you know, 5-10 years plus. You get one of these in your hands and you're like, wow. And then you play one of their standards and they just don't compete. And I had a newer one that was a 2022 model, and it just didn't cut it. I had a 2021, it didn't cut it. So classic 2021 and then a standard 2022. And to me, they were junk. You know, maybe the ones I got were crap, but, you know, they were crap. This is the way, used, this is the way to go. New or used, you're still getting a great deal on this here tribute. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Have a good day and a better tomorrow.